So good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time of the day. Welcome to this channel, and thanks if you're just tuning in today. Here at HeyGM, we simply do share anything and everything about positivity. Right now, I've been wanting to share these things that has happened for a past couple of weeks na rin. You know, aside from being very busy in what we do, sabihin na natin marami ring mga nangyari, okay? But sa pagiging busy, syempre, parte na rin dyan yung mga mithiin natin sa buhay. And part of that, I was able to put up a business specifically in online shopping. The lesson behind this online shopping, existing about 5 to 6 years, it has grown so much to a point that it has become to be a source of blessing not only to our customers, pero marami na buong mga maging kaibigan na rin natin. So we have our page via Facebook, but normally we're very active on Instagram, and that's where our followers began to really grow because of our, sabihin na natin, a very good amount of network, a reliable and trustworthy transaction. Nagsimula siya sa inquiry. She's inquiring basically for a bag. You know, ladies will always be ladies. Pero when she was inquiring about it, it was a seamless conversation. Very kalmado. Kept the conversation going kasi maayos naman kausap eh. For some reason, the person is not in the Philippines. She confirms that she is from the Netherlands.
What?
This vlog, again, we're not talking about putting people down. We wanted you to be at least prepared and ready to see these signs. These are telltale signs on identifying a scammer. So for this one, we're talking about a customer scamming who? The seller. After that, she identified a courier service na dito na lang daw namin ipadala. Kabisado na namin yung proseso. So to make the long story short, you began thinking na parang may catch. So after that, finally, this supposed to be buyer or scammer decided na, okay, ang magpipick up niyang cousin ko. You're from the Netherlands. You're claiming that your cousin will be picking it up. A very seamless transaction. Teka, kung pinsan mo ang magpipick up, bakit hindi na lang kami mag-meet up? Bakit padadaanin pa natin ang courier service? Taga Manila lang naman din siya, right? Maybe ikaw, taga Manila ka din. So bakit natin gagawing complex na sitwasyon? Our current, I would say, general quarantine, our protocols and all, just be safe, follow the protocol, but you can meet people, right? You spend meetings within the confines of, sabihin na nating safety protocol and prevention. Meet that person. Mas legit, magkikita kayo eh. Hand over the money. No need to wire the money or transfer the money. Give the goods to that person. Face-to-face o ang tinatawag nating kaliwaan. So with that kind of suggestion, because we suggested, okay, meet up na lang. Usong-using salitang, meet up na lang. Hindi siya pumayag. Ang sabi niya, hindi, padala niyo pa rin with this courier service, pick upin siya ng cousin ko. For the second time, we agree. It could be doubts. It could be something that we were wrong. Tandaan niyo, there is gut feel and there is also a situation where you try to assess what's going on. Whether good or bad, you need to assess and understand what's going on. Bago ka
mabulaga.
The third part, I think this is where things becomes a little skeptic, a little shaky. Alam na namin, oops, here's the catch. Mukhang ito na nga yun. Your doubts are becoming to bring a clearer picture that you are already in the process of being scammed. So we gave away our, I would say, account details, your name, your account number. Again, it's basically part of the selling process, you know, from the buyer to the seller and all. Kasi magbabayad naman. And then finally, ang sabi niya is, hey, I have made a payment through an international bank. We cannot confirm whether it's true or not. There's a lot of moving factors. It's like an evidence. You need to know and understand the evidences so you know if you're becoming a victim. You know, if I may read to you verbatimly, check your email inbox or spam for my bank confirmation of the payment. You're supposed to get one notification from my bank. Kindly check your spam folder or junk mail because it is the second notification that tells you on the procedure you are to follow in making the shipment. That all in all was just a real punch on the face, we finally understood that, hey, you need to hold this deal first. Hindi ka naman basta mag-hold kasi alam mo babayaran ka eh. But the tricky part here is what? The email that this sort of buyer confirming that we will be receiving that email from her international bank. We tried reading and going through that email. And guess what? Every piece of information, every line, every detail, every statement, it all boils down to the buyer telling the seller to immediately ship the item ASAP. Wow, that was exactly on point. You want the bank to release your money? You want your account number to receive the money? You must ship it now. You are being scammed. Detalyado, pati step by step, sinasabi sa'yo, pag pinatagal mo yung shipment, hindi mo pinadala sa akin, to whatever courier of choice that she told us to do, basically us as a seller following her instruction, hindi daw marirelease ang pera. But what makes it certainly doubtful is the detailed statements pushing the seller to do it ASAP or else you don't get your hard-earned money for this deal. Wow, could you just imagine that kind of process? Detalyado, sobrang ideal at sobrang punto by punto. Yeah, we like it. It's money. But hey, this clearly tells you that hold your horses. You gotta rethink. You have to step back. The next thing that will happen, your bag is gone. You'll never, ever get the supposed to be payment for that product you thought that was being bought by a legit buyer because you already shipped it. I'd love to show you these statements, or if not, these emails that we receive. Again, blurring out those proper names and official names because we don't want to conclude that they are part of the entire fiasco or this whole scam. So ibe-blur natin pati yung pangalan ng bangko. And mind you, it's an international bank. Wow, this person is really on the game to scam us. Woo! Buti na lang, naniniwala tayo saan? Sa gut feeling. With the gut feeling, you get to see what's really going on. Let's move on. We saw this email and eventually from the email, coming from the bank, talagang isa-isa. The account information, it's literally just like made from the bank as an official email. And guess what? A very clear, conclusive icing on the cake. And what did we ever found out in this huge bank? Well, primarily, not about the bank, but about the email we received. Detalyado na nga eh. A quick research. Oh yes guys, we've been doing that along the way whenever we deal to buyers. If a seller is being researched on, nire-research din naman namin ang buyer. Para sigurado, klaro, at walang lokohan. Before we head on to that direction, the email that we received from that international bank, according to our buyer, has a Gmail address. An international bank, as bigger as the Philippine bank, has a Gmail account? A simple test. You receive an email, click reply all. So you get to see all the email that is connected with this certain email that was sent to you. We click that, we saw a Gmail account.
What happened in the world?
And that is literally caught red-handed. So eventually, we never pursued for this and we simply send that reply and I'll show you what we told this person. And after that, this person said nothing at all. The deal never pursued, but it was a long stretch process. And God is just so good, it never pursued. You know, as we talk to our fellow sellers and even the customers that who are close to us, they did already encounter this person. And it has been swarming around the internet So be very careful. We're just so glad that out of the blessings of this business, we were able to translate a good amount of friends who believe that anything that we do should be very authentic, clearly transparent, and importantly, there's no way that there'll be a scam either from the buyer or the seller, and including you. And maybe this video help you understand before it happens. Bago pa may mangyari, you can already detect if it's a scam or not. So next time, you'll be much smarter and a lot wiser. So please, beware, be very careful, and always be wise. Because you just don't know that whatever that conversation you have online is already a trap meant to scam you.